Good morning, students. In the last class, I started with the chapter The Little Girl, and today I will start with the other part that could not be done. So we had done up till here. So now I will start. You had already understood that Kezia was very fearful of her father. She even stuttered when she used to speak to her father. And on Sundays, she was asked by her grandmother to talk to her father, but her father was always sleeping on Sundays, and therefore she did not share a very loving relationship with her father. So it was her birthday, and the grandmother asked the little child that you should make a cushion for your father. So she was very happy about it, and she thought that okay, I will do it. So she moved inside, she found beautiful pieces of clothes so that she can make a beautiful cushion. But she was looking for something that could be stuffed inside the cloth so that the cushion becomes fluffy. Because she could not found anything, she saw that there were some sheets of paper kept on the table, and she had no idea that the papers were important. She tore the entire paper into tiny pieces, and she stuffed those pieces inside the cloth to make a beautiful cushion for her father. Finally, there was lots of hue and cry at home, and there was a final realization that the paper that Kezia tore was a very important paper. It was some important speech that Kezia's father had to deliver the next day. Maybe he was to attend a seminar or something. So she was brought to her father. The father was really very angry. The father had a ruler in her hands, and she was beaten. She kept screaming. She wanted to explain that I was making it for your birthday, but the father was so enraged that he was not ready to listen to any excuses given by Kezia. So she underwent a very, very harsh feeling that why did God make fathers? Kezia had a neighbors. The neighbors were McDonald's. That was the surname. So there was a father, and there were 5 children at home. She used to look there, the other side of her house, through the fence, that is the railing. The father would play with his children. Some were on his shoulder, the other were clinging to his clothes. And whenever she saw this, she felt that wow, what a loving father. And she always wanted her father to be like this. But then she came to a conclusion that maybe God gives us with different sets of fathers, and what I have got is very terrible father, and what the McDonald's, the children who have got the father, they are so better. He's so loving and so kind. Anyways, one day what happened, Kezia's mother became ill, and Kezia's mother and grandmother had to go to hospital. So she was left all alone in the house with the cook Alice. Spending time during the daytime was very easy for her, but the night was terrible for her, because sometimes she saw very bad dreams, to which she refers nightmares. She used to see that there is a butcher who is coming with rope and knife, and maybe he is going to attack Kezia. And at that time, grandmother would sleep beside her and she would pacify her. But today she was all alone at home, so she mustered the courage to speak out this thing to the cook, and she said that I can't sleep alone because sometimes I see very bad dreams. The cook said it's all okay, what can be done, you need to sleep. She slept, and finally the same thing happened. She saw a very bad dream. There was a butcher with a rope and a knife in hand. She started screaming. The father came, and the father asked her, what's the matter, dear? She was shivering out of fear. The father picked the child in the arm, the harsh father, the disciplinarian father, the father who has always scolded, the father who had beaten Kezia so badly, picked up the child in his arms, took her to his bedroom, laid her on his bed, and slept beside her. And not only that, he also said that your body has become cold due to fear. You can rub your feet against mine. Friction produces heat. Kezia was surprised, and then she realized My father is not bad. My father is a disciplinarian. He's not giant. He's just too big for me because she's too small. And then she keeps her head on her father's heart and she feels that, oh my God, my father has got such a big heart. Now this is metaphorical. Big heart is what he did at the last. So our parents can be strict at times, but that does not mean that they are terrible, they are giant, they are the worst parents. It is all situational. So that's all in the story. Thank you, students. Goodbye.